Thank you very much, Moncho, for your introduction. Hello, everybody. I'm going to present the results of the benefits of doing ping pong. I mean, everybody knows that sport is good. So I'm going to show what we have done today, well, these days, from June to now. So we need more. We need to gather everybody and make more testing, more clinical studies about it, because it's really beneficial. So, all of you know that the evaluation in Parkinson is really, it's a mess. I mean, patients goes to a doctor's office and then they spend like 10-15 minutes explaining their symptoms, but many of them don't exactly know how to explain those symptoms. They don't know the severity, they don't know the distribution, they forget when they have the symptoms. So it's really difficult to explain perfectly how they are. In clinical studies, then you find like the diaries or questionnaires, but you know, it's very subjective. Many of you don't recall what you had if you were in on. So it's very difficult to fill in the diaries. Also, it takes a lot of time. And the questionnaires is very subjective. So it's questions like, how do you feel? Well, no, I mean, very subjective. So there is a global claim. I don't know if you went to Bart Bloom presentation yesterday, but it's trendy, and there is a global claim for using new technologies. And that's what we come to solve. I mean, the statin is a medical device which is worn on the waist, okay? And it measures motor symptoms in PV patients. So the thing is, if you wear this during 1 week, what the sensor does is to monitor all the symptoms: the bradykinesia, the dyskinesia, freezing of gait, the on and off, the falls as well. So it gives you a complete map of how you are. And with this report, once you download it, you can give it to the neurologist, and then the neurologist see, okay, you have off in the morning, in the afternoon, so I'm going to increase the medication there. Or you have many dyskinesias at night, so I'm going to decrease the medication. So at the end is to treat better the patient. So we have used this tool for measuring the benefits of ping pong. So what we have done? First of all, I would like to thank all the associations, the International Tennis Table Federation Foundation, the World Parkinson Coalition, and Parkinson Catalonia, Valencia, Vigo, and Parkinson from Australia as well. So thank you very much. These are the participants. So in what consists the pilot? In June, the last month, we gathered 5 patients. So 5 patients participated in this pilot, and they used the statin for 1 week. So more or less to see how the patient was. So after that, second point is 2 days ago, no? It was 2 days ago.
2 days ago, yes.
We did the International Tennis Table Federation Foundation organized an activity with these patients, mobility, coordination. They played a bit ping pong, so just to improve their reflex and so on. And after that, we put the statin during only 1 day, but it's what we have. I mean, the Congress, it's only 3 days, we couldn't have more time. But what I get is, okay, I'm going to get the data that I got before, and I'm going to put this data in the testing that we have done, just to see the improvement, okay? Let's see, the report before and after, and let's compare. So, results. I have to say that, okay, 5 patients participated, 4 men, 1 woman, 53.6 years old. Patients are in mild, moderate stages. I have to say the study has some limitations, of course. I mean, so it's not a clinical study, it's not a clinical trial, it's only 5 patients. The trial, the study, the demo, has been done in other environment. This is not activities of daily living. Everybody of you, the 5 patients have been in a congress, so the working is different, the activity is different. I mean, you don't go to the supermarket, you don't make activities of daily living at your home, so it's different. But let's see how it works. I have to say, 2 of them had played ping pong. So, well, I don't know if we are going to see good results or not. Okay. Yeah, for a clinical study, 5 patients are not enough to provide significant results. I mean, we need more, but it has been good. I mean, I have to say that I was surprised. It has been good. Only one session on tennis table is not enough to demonstrate the improvement, the benefits, but something is something. So let's see. These are the results. I'm going to briefly explain, okay, one patient per patient, okay, very briefly. So patient number 1 has improved the steps per day, has reduced the inactivity. So it was a patient that was inactive and has reduced a 13%, which is quite a lot. And the timing off has increased, but the timing on has also increased because of the inactivity. If you reduce the inactivity, the sensor can monitor your state, if you are in on, in off, and that's because the 2 variables increases. What I want to mean, this patient is the same. It has not been any improvement, but not worsening, okay, for this patient. The patient number 2, yes, this patient has improved the number of steps per day, has improved the inactivity, 32%. It was a very inactive patient, and thanks to this, he has moved a lot. This patient has increased at 12% in on, which is quite a lot. So the time in on has increased. What does it mean? The mobility of this patient has improved, at least 1 day. So something is something. And also the dyskinesia has been reduced at 3%. The patient number 3, the most important thing is the timing off. It was surprising, at 16% less. So it's a very good thing. And the timing on increased an 8%. So decrease of the off time and increase of the on time. So it's a very good result. Patient number 4. I don't know, this patient decreased in the number of steps per day. I have to say, this patient is a very active patient. Makes a lot of sports. It's amazing. In the Congress, he has worked less because he normally makes running and race and biathlons and whatever. So in the Congress, the activity is less. It's normal. I mean, it's normal. But the timing on has increased, so it's good because it means that mobility is even better. The quality of gait. I mean, we are talking about quality of gait. I mean, the activity of each patient is less, but the quality is higher. So it's a good point. And also the dyskinesia. And finally, patient 5, it has decreased a lot. The dyskinesia, I was totally surprised, 24%. So it's quite a lot. And it has decreased the off plus inactivity. So it means that the activity has increased in general. So the mobility has increased, the quality has increased, so quite good. I have to say that the increase of these variables are not very significant, but it's something. And given the conditions of the test, we can say that the results are very good. So these are the averages. The averages in total, the steps per day has decreased very few, only 300 steps, but the inactivity has decreased at 10% in all patients in average. It's quite a lot. The timing off, which is very important, is the same. Practically is the same, which means that the state of the patient more or less is the same, but what it is important is the timing on. The timing on in general is 7%, which means that the mobility is better in general, okay, overall. So the conclusion is after playing ping pong, the mobility is better. And the dyskinesia practically has decreased at 2%, it's very few, but the timing off plus inactivity has decreased at 10%, which is quite a lot. Okay? So conclusions. There is a clear improvement in general, but limitations of the studies could have effects. Okay? That's important. Patients have improved the on time, that's significant, and decreased the inactivity, but there are less numbers of steps per day. So it's something to take into account because, for example, this guy I have explained, the number of steps that he has decreased is quite a lot. So if you calculate the average, it affects somehow, okay? And the time enough is the same, but the inactivity before, the quantity of inactivity before could be enough, leading to a possible important reduction enough time, which means better mobility, okay? So, I want to thank to all patients that have participated, also the association, also the International Tennis Federation Foundation, and the World Parkinson Coalition. So thank you very much for your attention. I have to say that this has been a very great test, and the future is, okay, I'm going to go to different foundations, pharmaceutical, I'm going to put this in LinkedIn. Let's see if we can make something larger with the collaboration of everybody, also from the patients, and let's see if we can demonstrate that ping pong is beneficial for the patient. Okay, so thank you very much.